In the fast-paced world of business, 10 years can feel like a lifetime. But amidst all that uncertainty, there's some seriously juicy opportunities out there just waiting to be uncovered. I mean, think about it. Some of the most mind-blowing growth stories of the 21st century have involved stocks that just keep on delivering year after year. Take the Chinese tech behemoth Alibaba, for instance. A decade ago, they hadn't even gone public yet with its massive $22 billion IPO, which, by the way, turned out to be the biggest US IPO ever. And TikTok, yes, that app everyone either seems to love or hate, wasn't even a twinkle in its creator's eye 10 years ago. Now, we all know that the daily news cycle matters. Recent market ups and downs have shown us that fortunes can be made or lost in mere months. But my friends, let's not forget the incredible power of long-term investing. Warren Buffett always says, if you aren't willing to own a stock for 10 years, don't even think about owning it for 10 minutes. So buckle up and get ready for the ride as we've handpicked 5 of the best growth stocks for you to own right now with the potential to keep soaring for a decade or more. Now let's start off with the true titan of the team, Apple. Ticker symbol AAPL. Come on now, you didn't think we'd talk about long-term growth stocks without mentioning this big tech legend, did you? Especially with this channel's focus on Warren Buffett and the quote we just dropped. Now, with a jaw-dropping history of innovation and a market value north of $2 trillion, Apple has definitely earned its spot at the top. But hey, don't just assume that all that growth is ancient history. Remember their phenomenal announcement this early May? They showed us that their iconic iPhone could still break records, raking in over $50 billion in a single quarter. If that doesn't scream popular product still has room to grow, I don't know what does. And that's not all. Apple's management team has already been getting rave reviews for their new high-yield savings account plan, with the company already crushing it in the services game through Apple TV, Apple Music. A foray into the financial services could mean even more growth opportunities down the line. And if that wasn't enough to get you excited, Apple recently approved plans to repurchase an additional $90 billion worth of its own stock, and it continues to pay dividends, making it a solid bet for years to come. Long story short, Apple's still got plenty of juice left, and I think they still are hiding something regarding their artificial intelligence play. Next on our list, we have a company that's making serious waves in the world of medical devices. We have Dexcom Inc., ticker symbol DXCM. These folks are all about diabetes and glucose monitoring systems. And with about 1 in 10 adults, that's roughly about 530 million people globally suffering from diabetes, and nearly 30 million Americans either diagnosed or awaiting diagnosis, there's a massive market for their life-changing products. What's different about Dexcom's flagship products though, is that they sync up with digital health apps and smart devices, providing data analysis and real-time alerts. For many diabetics, this cutting-edge tech can be the difference between life and death as they keep tabs on their chronic conditions. And the numbers speak for themselves when it comes to Dexcom's revenue. Their revenue has skyrocketed from $1 billion in 2018 to a whopping $2.9 billion in 2022, and it is projected to hit $4.2 billion by the end of 2024. With the global demographic and health trend only fueling growth in their potential user base, Dexcom has plenty of room to soar even higher. Next on our list, we're moving on to cybersecurity with Fortinet Inc., ticker symbol FTNT. They have not only been one of the top performers in 2023, skyrocketing 35% since the start of this year, but its long-term growth is nothing to discount either, with shares up 450% in the past 5 years and boosting over a $50 billion valuation. Fortinet is one of the largest cybersecurity companies on Earth, servicing a staggering 650,000 consumers worldwide. Now, unlike tech giants like Cisco Systems Inc., which dabble in cybersecurity alongside other ventures, Fortinet is an all-in cybersecurity company, and it's definitely paying off. Just look at their revenue growth from 1.8 billion in 2018 to 4.4 billion last year, with plans to reach a cool 6.5 billion by the end of 2024. Considering recent events like the Russian invasion on Ukraine and subsequent spike in cyber risk across the globe, it's a safe bet that spending in cybersecurity sector will only continue to climb, and Fortinet is perfectly positioned to benefit from this long-term trend thanks to its dominance, specific growth potential, and short-term momentum. Alright folks, moving on, we have the true game changer, Tesla. Ticker symbol TSLA. Now I know what you're thinking. Tesla, that's not new. And they aren't even new to the world of electronic vehicles. But in the game of EV manufacturing megatrends, Tesla is the clear leader and still has some serious long-term potential. And when it comes to growth, the numbers speak for themselves. In 2022, Tesla's production grew by a whopping 47%, selling 1.37 million all-electric vehicles. And Elon Musk, their fearless leader and CEO, isn't one to rest on his laurels. He's got his sights set on making Tesla the world's top vehicle producer by 2030, and that's just 7 years from now, with an ultimate goal of around 9 million vehicles sold. Now, whether Tesla can pull it off remains to be seen, but growing for another 5 to 6 times is no walk in the park. But the opportunity is definitely there. And based on Tesla's impressive track record, many investors might just be willing to give them the benefit of the doubt. Next on our list, we have Tractor Supply Company, ticker symbol TSCO. Now I know what you're thinking. In this e-commerce era, who would even consider a retail stock that isn't Amazon? This specialized retailer has built a solid brand that caters to rural customers who crave a traditional shopping experience, need a physical store to get up close and personal with ATVs, or simply can't find specialized items like livestock feed on mainstream websites like Amazon. Tractor Supply Company's long-term growth story is nothing short of impressive either. Their revenue leaped from about 7.9 billion in 2018 to a stunning 14.2 billion in 2022. And Wall Street analysts are predicting that the company will surpass 16 billion in sales by the end of 2024. Over the past 5 years, Tractor Supply Company shares have soared an eye-popping 250%, even hitting a new 52-week high thanks to their ongoing success in 2023. While some retail or consumer stocks may come and go, Tractor Supply has proven to be a growth story investors can trust for the long haul. So don't underestimate this retail powerhouse, because it's got the horsepower to keep on going. We hope you enjoyed this list of the top 5 growth stocks to own for the next decade. For more lists like this and ETFs, be sure to check out more videos on the channel. We'll see you in the next video.